Fun events are everywhere. This weekend, aboard the Concha del Mar, it's vacation days. Beat 6 teams filled with historic NBA stars to earn the top prize. Meanwhile, the city hosts Court Conquer 2-on-2, where you'll have to win games against powerful NBA duos. Next weekend, if you're on the cruise ship, take your talents to the wreck, because all games played will be worth double XP. And in the city, it's the Chips Ahoy weekend bonus. Play and win for a chance to receive a 1 million VC bonus. That's it for me. And if you see Team 2K TV out there, say hello, because we're hitting every...
The Pistons earlier arriving at the arena. Hard to imagine a group looking more confident. On the road, they've always got their game faces on. It's dusk in the city of brotherly love. The lights from the buildings creating a luminescent sky. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with Basketball Royal. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. A look at the Pistons starting group. They've got Robert Covington. Cunningham is out there with Dwight Howard. And it's Bassey in at the 4. And for Philadelphia, Thibault and Harris, the 3 and the 4. Then it's Maxey, then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Washington in at point guard. Well, Grant, you were a master of meshing with your teammates. How key is being on the same page early in the year?
Oh, it's so important, especially early in the season. Teams that can come together and mesh as a core have a great advantage at the start of the season.
Here's Bassey. Over Harris. Bassey can't get it to go. Here's Maxey. Off the left rim and out. Pass to Cunningham. Right wing. Launches it. Detroit, no good that time either. Outside Thibault. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Howard. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
To the middle. Fades away. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Cunningham. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket. Cunningham.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 so far. Pass to Embiid. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Bassey pulls it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Pass to Harris. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
Here's Bassi. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Pass to Covington. Lays it up and then off the pretty assist.
Man, I'm impressed by the level of concentration Covington has on these difficult finishes. I mean, in this league, you have to get used to making shots despite being bumped a little bit or being challenged at a high level.
And Philadelphia has possession following the score by Detroit. Here's Embiid. Howard grabs the miss.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Out to Harris. Here's Washington. Yep, that one goes. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play. A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really, a coach's dream.
On target from range. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Washington passes to Harris. And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Pass to Howard. And now the Sixers on the break. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Here's Embiid. Tipped. Into the lane. No good there. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Washington passes to Embiid. Howard with some nice D.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Tobias Harris.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, Tobias Harris is a great scorer, and he's had multiple NBA stops, and I think you just have to simply say this guy has always been wanted.
Washington's checked in for Thibault. Outside Covington. There's the 3. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Harris. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Drops in the 3.
Well, you know, that's the kind of competitive spirit Embiid plays with. I mean, if you knock one down on him, he's looking for you the next trip down.
Bassi, good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Cade Cunningham.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Reed's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Maxey. And Payton is subbed in for Washington. Now here's Payton. Pass to Korkmaz. Horford pulls it in. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Diallo. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Here's Reed. Out to the right wing. Here's Korkmaz. Covered by Diallo. Korkmaz, good. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat. He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Payton against Wright. Here's Reed. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Right with the bucket.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now here's Peyton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Right, the pass to Anunoby. The 3-ball. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Sixers trailing. Outside Peyton. Washington outside. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
It was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Right, pass to Diallo. Horford outside. Right outside. No good from outside. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's Korkmaz. Off target from outside. Korkmaz has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Wright. Here he goes.
Showing off tremendous handles, Wright, confusing the defenders and scoring the basketball too.
The 76ers shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter. Peyton against Wright. Pass to Reed. Harris outside. Again, the Sixers score.
Well, there's not much you can do about that, fellas. I mean, Harris is so good at remaining focused, concentrating on the basket, and sticking it to the defense.
It's stolen. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. And he makes it. Harris has got 8 points. The Pistons trailing. Horford left side. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, that shot for Horford, really close to automatic.
Peyton passes to Harris. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Reed. Second chance shot. Shoots over Horford, and he gets that one.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Claxton down low. Harris on him. Claxton can't get it to go. Jacks up a 3, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's been all about Tobias Harris for Philadelphia. He gave his all to help his team in that quarter. Back after this. And you asked Joel Embiid. He's not satisfied with the way he's playing recently.
I think I need to, be more aggressive.
I guess the process continues, Grant.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to feed him the rock, BA, inside and help him get it going.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Tobias Harris out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Furkan Korkmaz, and it's Peyton in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Howard. Here's Bassie. Let's go with a 3. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Harris. Give him 8. The Pistons leading. Out to the right wing. Pass to Cunningham. Five to shoot. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that... So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, B.A. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
Pass to Bassi. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Sixers. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
From 9 feet, blocked. Washington passes to Embiid. Over Howard. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Embiid's got 9.
He'll proclaim it himself to you if you're within earshot. Embiid's mid-range shot is the key that opens everything up for him.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. To the inside. And Washington powers it through.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Outside Covington. Pass to Bassi. To the wing on the left. Knocks down the long J. 13 points in the game.
And he's coming huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Cunningham going inside.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And no good. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Embiid inside, guarded by Howard.
Howard is an excellent defender with a wide reach, and because of that.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Washington after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. For 3, Maxey knocks it down from distance. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Pass to Washington. Back to Maxey. The ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Now here's Washington. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 6. And it's Maxey missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Washington outside. Pass to Embiid. Washington with the ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
You know, P.J. Washington is very impressive. This young man hit the ground running when he stepped into the league back in 19. His debut performance, about 27 points and an NBA record for made three-pointers in a debut.
That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Washington. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Maxey, that's good. Well, when you talk about P.J. Washington getting off to a strong start, you also have to look at his defensive performance.
I agree, B.A. I mean, two-way player definitely is P.J. Washington. Excellent instincts, and he's continued to impress as a shot blocker.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. The Pistons leading. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And here's Wright from the arc. Sinks the tray. Wright's got 7 points.
Now shooting the 3-ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Washington outside. Pass to Thibault. Back to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots a 3. Kept alive. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Washington with the ball. Now Wright defending. To the wing, right side. From deep. That's good. From Embiid on the assist by Washington. 14 points for him.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. Reed's checked in for Washington. Tobias Harris comes in for Thibault. Korkmaz is checked in for Maxey. And Payton is subbed in for Washington. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here are the Sixers now. Pass to Payton. Clock at 4. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. And Detroit will go the other way with it. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them. And an Obi for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Horford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Al Horford plays such a smart offensive game, and you see evidence of that as he's able to outsmart the defender and get him to bite on that pump fake.
And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Now here's Embiid. 14 points for him. Here's Payton. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Diallo. Right outside. A minute 9 left in the first half. Horford can't hit.
Ooh, he got a little ahead of himself there, and it cost him dearly.
Pass to Korkmaz. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2. That one on Diallo. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy's constantly trying to hone his craft.
Payton, no good. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Diallo on the wing. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Diallo's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Reed. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 17 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Wright. Horford, left side. Pass to Diallo. And it's blocked by Embiid. And so it's Detroit, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots.
Thanks so much. Robert, this team's offense has been going in the first half. How did you guys get that rhythm?
Just finding the right shots. Overall ball movement, attacking drives, attacking closeouts, and just finding the open guy. We've seen in the film how they was going to guard, so we adjusted to that, and guys have been finding us in the right spot.
It all starts with attacking the rim. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
There was absolutely no stopping Cade Cunningham in the first half. He had 16 points, 5 assists, and 1 block. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. As we all know, scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia.
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And it's the Sixers with the ball. Trailing by 8. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. We've got Dwight Howard. Robert Covington is out there with Cunningham. And it's Bassey in at power forward. And it's Washington missing. Detroit has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Inside. It's stolen by Washington. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And for the Pistons, their shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. And it's Cunningham missing. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. For three, Maxey. Making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Releases. Stolen by Embiid. Here's Maxey. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Washington. And the 76ers another three.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Bassey. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Howard against Washington. He takes it in. Yep, that one goes. Washington's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Outside Covington. Here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Washington. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. And here's Cunningham outside. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Washington passes to Harris. Embiid's got space. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Embiid's got 16.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch him.
Washington passes to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Back to Embiid. The three from Washington. And the 76ers another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Cunningham. 19 points in the game. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Up top, Embiid. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Back to Washington. Second chance effort. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Cunningham. 21 points in the game. Driving inside, and the layup is good off the glass. Cunningham's got 7 points for the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Washington passes to Embiid. Over Howard. Embiid can't hit. The Pistons have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Poked away. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the right iron. Detroit has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Goes up on the baseline. Harris misses. The Pistons leading. And it's blocked by Thibault. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And the 76ers with some changes. Washington's checked in for Embiid. And Payton is subbed in for Washington. Can he keep it going? They get the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Harris passes to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Pass to Howard. Thibault with a steal. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
And Detroit has possession. Following the score by Philadelphia. Howard's shot's good.
There's an example of that strength that Dwight Howard possesses. I love seeing him fight through contact.
Reed's checked in for the Sixers. Korkmaz comes in for Thibault. The Sixers leading. Pass to Maxey. Soft touch off the glass. Maxey's got 18 points.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Right, the pass to Diallo. And there it is for him.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Now here's Payton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Down low, Washington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
Good on the second one. The Pistons trailing. Outside Anunoby. Here's the three. Here's Wright. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
That's just a good example of Wright taking what the defense gives. I mean, why settle for an outside shot when there's room to work inside?
And stolen by Diallo. Right outside. Pass to Claxton. Outside Anunoby. And Claxton gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And here's Payton, pounded by Wright. Here's Maxey. Washington left side. Just 5 to shoot. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Washington's got 5 points in the quarter. Detroit has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Anunoby passes to Wright. 1:46 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. P.J. Washington picks one up, and the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And so here is Philadelphia. 2-point game. That'll commence a long trip on the road. 6 games total. Here's Reed. Horford covering. Maxey, that's good.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Right, pass to Diallo. The rebound by Maxey. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Now here's Wright. He's got 13. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Korkmaz. He's got 5. Here's Maxey. Puts it up from 15. Got a hand on it. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And that one, good. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
Horford showing you what concentration and strength can do. That contact phased him hardly at all.
It's stolen by Wright. Pass to Claxton. Back to Wright. Now here's Diallo. Takes a 13-footer. And again, it's Detroit.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Here's Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit. And the Pistons call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And here's Cunningham outside. No good there. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Pistons ahead, up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got P.J. Washington. He's out there with Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Embiid in its center. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. The Sixers trailing. Pass to Embiid. Now Washington. The 11-footer goes back up. And it's Washington missing. Detroit has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Shot from the low post is good. 19 points in the game.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Embiid misses.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Covington. Lets the 3 fly. And the Pistons, another 3.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Outside Payton. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. And the bucket is good. Embiid's got 20 points.
Even when the defense is there, I mean, Embiid still knows how to score.
Outside Covington. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Washington.
Just a little too aggressive, and now he's on that brink of fouling out. Expect their opponent to really go after him now.
And the 76ers with some changes. Tobias Harris comes in for Washington, and it's Thibault in for Korkmaz. Back to Washington. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Good on the shot. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Outside Thibault. Uses the glass on the layup.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Detroit calls timeout.
And your Sixers dance team.
Bell, he's checked in for the Pistons. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Harris. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Oh, Covington with a block.
Covington's reach, the length of his arms really coming in handy when he goes up to block shots like that.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
The 76ers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Outside Thibault. Clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That free throw misses. He's off on the second. Detroit has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Washington. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And here's Washington. Pass to Harris. Now Payton. To the paint. Here's Embiid. It's good. Embiid's got 22.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
And it's Cunningham missing. For Philadelphia, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 6 here in the quarter.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Knocked loose. Thibault with a steal. Harris with it. And he's going for the oop here. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Maxey, he's checked in for Payton. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Howard's checked in. Embiid's shot is good.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Washington left side. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got assist number 5 here tonight. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
The first one falls.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
The Pistons making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Washington finds Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
Embiid covers. Here's Howard. And they pick up 2. And the Pistons lead by 4.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
The 76ers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Drives to the hoop and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Cunningham. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Cunningham's got 25 points in the game.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Pass to Thibault. For three, here's Harris. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
And he nails the third. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Embiid. Here's Thibault. Good feed by Covington.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Detroit calls timeout. So it's Detroit now. They've led by as many as 11. And here's Cunningham outside. Here's Bassi. He's guarded by Washington. Bassi, good. And now it's a 5-point Pistons lead.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Tries it from 16. Embiid gets the bucket. Embiid's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
And that one's good. Covington.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Washington. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Driving to the basket. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. The floater blocked. And he's able to get it back. And another shot. Rebound Detroit. Here's Cunningham. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Cunningham's got 13 in the second half.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're losing by 8. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth quarter. Embiid against Howard. Ooh, Howard with a block.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Embiid. Beyond the arc. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Covington. Here's Cunningham. Fires the 3. Four on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 10-point Detroit lead.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on